Yo, what's cracking, guys? Today I'm here with
Siming.
Siming Yang, and what did you do today?
I went XO in Swiss at the 3v3 YCS at Vegas. Unfortunately, we got 31st because of a certain helmet flu player on our team who went X7. But, we do what we can do, man.
All right, for sure. Let's go ahead and get into it. What'd you
Yes,
play?
sir. Now we start with the depot. So we start with 3 branded fusions.
Oh, damn,
Max
that's
Ready,
crazy.
of course.
That's
Yeah, these are
crazy.
beautiful. I love these.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
We got basic 3 opening. These are all the basic spells and stuff. We're just gonna go through these ones very quick. Brandon's all about the spells. We don't care about the monsters.
Yeah, for sure.
3 fusion deployments. Pretty cool card. Lost. 1 lost. This card's broken. Got so many fucking judge calls because of this card. It's crazy because people just don't understand what this card does. Okay, we got Brandon in red, just 1. Andre Torres says plays 2, but I just play 1. I don't want to see more than 1 because I play Brandon in white. This is basically a miracle fusion for branded. Comes out a lot, plays through Ash Blossom, lets you go through hands that you don't gotta deal with this bullshit Ash, you know? Foolish Burial, Tragedy for a full combo. This is the more non-engine stuff I play. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So let's go with 2 talents, 2 thrusts. Don't want to play 3 thrusts. People are on imperm. Normal summon Aluber getting imperm, you just lose. So 2 thrusts. I don't want to see it too often. I don't want to see. I want to see it sometimes, but not too often. And 2 talents.
Classic logic.
Yeah, dude. I know. QCR thrust. You know. Talents, but talents after they go spell you or droll you, rip the Ash. You know. It's basic. 3 super poly. Beautiful card. It's branded. You gotta play it. The Starlights, oof, clean. Normal summon Albaz fuses with pretty much anything in the fireboard. Also dodges imperms. Call by, it's branded. 2 droplets. Ooh, almost revealed the spice there too early. 2 droplets. I noticed some Snake Eye decks from OA ending on Omni Negates, so 2 droplets just in case something to help out.
Why'd you play 2 and not 1 or 3?
I just want to see it sometimes, but not always, you know, kind of thing. 2
Yeah,
copies,
good logic.
Just enough. 2
You
is
definitely
enough.
put thought into this.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, the deck's broken. I went XO and Swiss, man. So consistent. Maybe I may have won like 80% of my die rolls, but we don't talk about that. Anyways, the best card in the deck that I got a little what do they call it? The
Lucky.
feature match,
Oh, yeah.
written feature match for his 3 copies of exchange.
Okay.
This card was fucking insane. I've ripped 5 Ash Blossom, Nibiru's, Imperms, Talents, Bonfires. Dude, in the Brandon mirror that I had, I took the guy's fusion duplication and played through his droplet by just puppet locking him through the line that doesn't get outed by anything. It's broken. Best card in the game.
For sure.
Definitely
For sure.
deserves a buyout, you know? No, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Monster cards. Ooh, I love monsters. Triple Albaz. It's Albaz. You gotta play 3 of this. Best card in the deck. Quem. You wanna see this sometimes, but not always.
Oh, okay.
That's not the reason why it's at 2 though, because it's mainly because this is a combo piece. You can't do anything by itself. Gotta have 2 cards for it. Lets you reborn Mirror Jade. Lets you do the standard Cartesia Clem combo with Mirror Jade after it's been used. Lets you revive the Mirror Jade. Also the dump, sending Albaz makes Brandon White live. Makes it easier to play through Ash. Also lets you dump traps, Retribution, and Branded Fusion, which can be set by Tragedy and Retribution. More outages to active Branded Fusion. Cartesia is also one of the best cards in the deck. Literally says you can't imperm me while this card's on the field if it's special summoned. Quick effect poly into a level 8 like Grand Guignol. Just comes up. One of the best hands you can see is a fusion duplication with an Eluber or Branded Fusion. Even going second, summoning this card into Fire King or Snake Eye dodges targeting. 1 Lubellion, 1 Serenir. Lubellion's for the Branded Lost line. Serenir's for the Retribution line. Dumping Serenir with Cartesia goes into Branded Fusion. So Serenir dumps the trap. Cartesia into Grand Guignol dumps the Albion, which dumps the Branded Fusion, searches Branded Fusion. A lot of ways to access Branded Fusion in this deck. This card's cool. This is Tragedy. Yeah, you gotta play it. It's in branded. Helps you dodge, helps you search, and it's basically a 2-for-1. You dump this with Foolish or Branded Fusion. You get a free Aluber search or a Clem search, and the next turn you can banish it to add a Branded Fusion or another branded card back. so it's a +1 usually. 3 Alubers, searches, it's just an Alistair of the deck, normal summon it, search Branded Fusion. Yeah, it's good card. 1 Mercurier, I used to play 2, but I noticed 1 is enough just from the searching. Search this in the combo line to play through Ghost Spell, Crows, and whatever hand traps your, the card earlier, the puppet might get, you know, hit by. 2 Albions, was on 3, same rule, same reasoning as Droplet. I sometimes want to see it, sometimes I don't, so we'll just keep it at 2. Definitely a necessary card. You can't really play it at 1 anymore, because the deck still relies on Albaz being engraved. This is a free way to dump a card and also just add back, get a free draw. Yeah. Mandatory Retribution. This is the card that you can banish when it's dumped to add back a branded card. It's also like a, is it Solemn Warning, or is it the one you shuffle back 2 and you can get a special summon? It's like Warning, right?
Warning.
Yeah, Warning, yeah, pretty much. It doesn't come up as often, but it's mainly the add from grave. This is the card I stole from my opponent in my mirror against Branded. This card is broken. Thrust for this. Banish the Branded Fusion. You can activate Branded Fusion on your opponent's turn. They can't Ash this either, so it's pretty good. Now into the, should I go extra deck or side deck?
Yeah, go for the extra deck next.
Yeah, so let's go for the super poly targets. So we're gonna go for Garura and where's my Mud Dragon? Mud Dragon. Garura, just in case of Rogue, never really came up, but the Garura getting dumped by Grand Guignol does come up for the draw 1 sometimes for hand advantage. The Brandon as a deck just discards a lot. Mud Dragon comes up as a targeting protection, and Dragos Tapelia isn't really a super poly for my opponent, more for myself to help dodge imperms and targeting. Card is very good. Most useless card in the deck, Guardian Chimera, never summoned it once during the tourney, but
Nice.
Brand Red into Chimera on paper is good, so I might cut this. I don't know. Card's kind of ass. The one time I thought about summoning it, almost lost me the game. So yeah, good thing I didn't summon it. Mandatory cards now. 2 Albion. This card is the generic fusion that you go into for Branded Fusion. Helps go into the Lubellion line into Mirror Jade, which lets you access the main deck Lubellion. And you just have to play 2. 1 for dumping, 1 for fusing with. Speaking of Lubellion, we play 1 Lubellion. Plays under Shifter as well, which is cool. This card's generic. 2 Mirror Jade. The deck's all about looping this card, so it's self-explanatory. Rimworm to dump off of Mirror Jade and make another Mirror Jade, make an Albaz Fusion on your opponent's turn. Makes your Mirror Jade dump actually relevant on the turn that it was dumped, rather than just end phase. This is a different little tech. I played Double Granny. This makes the puppet lock more consistent. Dump once on your turn, dump another time on their turn. Makes it so you can dump like a fusion monster and then dump the puppet on your opponent's turn and then lock them on their turn. So you get 2 of them. Lets you also do the Quem Mirror Jade line. Titanic Clad, dump to summon Quem, or dumping a Lubellion and an Albaz into a this card lets you out Pearly, E-Pearl Nor. This comes with 3700 attack, unaffected extra deck monsters, unless they have Delicious. But other than that, summon this card doesn't really usually come up, other than for the big stat. Albion, probably the best fusion monster in the deck. Lets you give your opponent a monster if you feel like you're feeling kind of in a giving mood. Probably summon this every game, especially going game 1. Usually just a puppet though.
Shocker.
Yeah, no, it's so good. Secondary effect of making that cross and summoning it back never comes up though. So Quartus makes everything attack 0. When it's popped, floats into an Albaz or Luber. Comes up because you make it with Grand Guignol. It's a free. Also helps you can hit Super Poly with this, so dodge Super Poly. Now for the side deck. Triple Evenly, Triple Cosmic. Since you're playing Puppet, almost half the games that you win going first, you don't know what your opponent's playing, so these are like the generic sides you want to side for. Triple Cosmic, outs Anti-Spell, outs Fire King. Triple Evenly, outs Anti-Spell, and also Fire King in general. This deck does not need its battle phase because you don't ever side out the Puppet, even going first or second. Going second, your end goal is supposed to try to clear opponent's board, and then with your last action, Puppet locking them on going second. That's what I did round 10 as well against Paulo. He went first, and I Puppet locked him going second. Going first sides, we have a bunch. We got 3 deck lockdown. This card came in super clutch, especially against Snake Eye Fire King. They just can't play the game. They have to hard open Cosmic, and against Branded, they just try to keep all the hand traps in, so it doesn't come. So that's board breaker stuff. So this card always pretty much auto win. And 1 Magic Deflector for Flu and Cash to thrust into, and 1 DD, just because. Never activated this card, but would be nice to see it. And a couple, 2 Bestials for the Voiceless Voice matchup as well as Mirror. I always side in the Magma no matter what matchup. This card always comes up into when they have SP, Inkaribo, or IP Engrave. This gives you a free access to either Albion in hand deck or Albaz, so it's a free search. Pretty much replenishes itself, and also gets rid of Linkaribo, which actually does come up sometimes. Drizzworm. These 2 did come up in the Albaz, Branded Mirror, and Voiceless Voice, but this card I do side it against Fire King just because it's a advantage card. In the Fire King matchup, it's all about advantage. Time cards are cool.
But that's not what those are. Those are just extenders, right?
Extenders. Oh, this card's broken. I burned someone for 57 for a game before, so yeah.
Any shoutouts you wanted to give?
Shout out to Ian for wearing a helmet for this event. He went X7-1, and that was pretty cool, yeah. And shout out to Chris for playing the game on Vanquish Soul. Somehow did not
Only
do bad.
Vanquish Soul in day 2.
Yeah, only Vanquish Soul in day 2, and he went X2-1, I think, right? X2-1, pretty good.
7-2-1.
Yeah, 7-2-1. I went XO, and then our helmet bro went X7. So it is what it is. Maybe hopefully we'll get him next year. Yeah.
All right, for sure.